Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. My name's Teresa and I'm the car boot crafter, and look what Mr. Postman's brought me this morning. I'm having an absolutely fabulous couple of weeks with some of the gorgeous happy mail that I'm having, and this one is from Julie, who is Green Macaroni, and she's in San Antonio. So it's always lovely to get something from, it's lovely to get anything, but it's really nice to have something from abroad because it's just always that little bit different, isn't it? So I've opened the envelope, and I'm trying not to turn it over because it's got mine and Julie's address on the front. So I'm just going to, oh, hold on, that's writing. I'm going to pull that off at, just in case it's another address. Let me just do that, and then I'm going to try and tip everything out. Oh, okay. Oh, lovely. Right, now then. Oh, and there's some more. Okay, now let me just have a quick look. Okay, so there's no address or anything on that, and what she's done is she's written on the back of some A6 6x6 paper, which means that I can use that if I wanted to. So she's just put, "Hi Teresa, I'm finally sending out the shoe template that I said I would." Oh, Julie, oh, that's fabulous. Oh, let me have a look. Now then, Julie does, or was doing, some amazing sort of toppers and things using a shoe template, and she offered to send it out to everyone. Oh, look, she's done me she's made what Julie does. She does the sort of crafting and artistry that I would love to do, but I just it's not in me to do it. I just love it and wish I could. So oh, is that, yes. So there's the template that she promised. I hope you enjoy, love, Julie. I will do, because guess what I'm doing this afternoon? And this is one of the ones that she's made. So this is a sample she sent me. So it looks like, that feels like it's painted and then stamped on. And then you've got this glittered rose and the leaf, along with all this bling on it to sort of highlight all those bits. I'm going to, I'll put two links below. One will be to the video with the shoes on, and the other one will be to Julie's latest one to her channel. So you can go over and have a look. But I just loved what she was doing with the template. So fabulous. Thank you so much for that, Julie. And then she sent me all this lovely stuff as well. So hold on, let me go back to what she's written. Please accept my sincere. Oh, don't worry about it. It's been a bit delayed sending it, but don't worry at all. I really appreciate that, especially at the moment. It's very difficult for all of us to get anything done, or put in the post and things, and we're having problems with post as well. I know I've posted things that have taken some time to get to people, and vice versa. I've had people say that they've sent me things, and I'm still waiting. So I get that there's an issue with the post at the moment. Please, I hope you enjoy making a shoe or two. I think there'll be more than a shoe or two. I think there'll be several, and that the goodies come in handy. Thank you for your support and kindness. Love, Julie. Oh, Julie, you've got such a lovely channel. I just, I'm just happy to be able to follow and see what you do. So we have these gorgeous Christmas papers, and I have the perfect project in mind for this. So someone's going to have a nice surprise, because I think these are absolutely gorgeous. So they look to me like they're Graphics 45. I may be wrong, because obviously, because they're coming from America, I don't know what brands you have over there, but they just look very similar to Graphics 45, and I absolutely love the Graphics 45 papers. Look at that Santa. He's so traditional, so happy, and just the perfect Santa. That is such a Victorian sort of picture, isn't it? Very, very traditional. And I love this. It is such fun and somewhere to write as well. And then you've got all those days of the week. And then you've got this. So this can be one, or I can cut it up into several. So it's got close by the jolly fire I sit to warm my frozen bones a bit. So there we go. So you've got somewhere to write, you've got that beautiful picture in the middle and the calendar as well as some happy Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. We don't say Happy Holidays over here, it's Happy Christmas, but I guess because there's so many different holidays that you celebrate at that time of year, then I guess in America it's a little bit different. So there's that, and then there's some other bits as well. I'll come to them in a minute. So we've got December, and what does that say? In winter I get up at night and dress by yellow candlelight. Oh, love some. Where they get some of these sayings from? I guess they must have been around for a while, but yeah, you just don't always hear them, do you? So we've got some fabulous strips as well. So these are going to be perfect for the project I have in mind. So all that lovely poinsettia, gorgeous, gorgeous. And then, there's more. Wow, oh, you have been fabulously generous. So we've got a postcard and a little blog spot there. And then, late lies the wintry sun abed, a frosty, fiery, sleepy head, a frosty, fiery, sleepy head. These are gorgeous papers, absolutely gorgeous. If they are Graphics 45, I think I might have a look out for this pack. Although I've got Graphics 45, I don't always use them. So I just like to take them out and stroke. And then we've got, and the tree and the house and hill and lake are frosted like a wedding cake. Oh, wow. With a whole row of Santas across the top. So those are fabulous. I know exactly what I'm going to use them for. Thank you, Julie. And then we have all this gorgeousness as well. So this is the sort of stuff that Julie does really, really well. And I don't feel like I do at all well. So we've got this gorgeous leaf. So this looks like it's I don't know what sort of leaf it would be, but it looks like a leaf. And then she's done all these paint effects, and I'm assuming that you've done it on one big sheet and then die cut that leaf shape out, which is lovely. And then you've done some stamping, I think, in paint as well. And then, oh, I love that. That's gorgeous. I love that leaf. Just love that leaf. So there's paint effects all across it, and then it's all just ringed in this gorgeous blue. That's fabulous. And then we've got, so this is some doodling, or is it Zentangle? Never quite sure which way round those are. So that reminds me a bit of those, you know, those not the usual ATCs, you know, the round the disc ATCs. It reminds me a bit of that. It's a little bit smaller than those, but a fabulous topper nonetheless. And I don't suppose the camera's picking it up, but there's a bit of a shimmer going on with those paints as well. Just beautiful. And then we've got, oh, okay, so we have got a die cut butterfly. So looks like what she's done is she's done some paint effects onto some, looks like it's a book page. So something shoes, but also says parsley there. So shoes and parsley, whatever book that was. Beautiful. And then we've got, okay, so I don't know, Julie, whether this is supposed to be together or whether it's got stuck in the post. So, but we have that very unusual shape there as well, with, and all of that paper paints, you can just see, although I don't know that the camera's going to pick it up, but I can see just the hint of a shimmer in the paints as well. Fabulous. And then we've got, Oh, now I've seen this. Is Betsy Doodle doing things like these? Did look at them and was totally intrigued by them. Um, so I'm going to have another look and see how these come out. But I just love that. Isn't that gorgeous? And it's got such a sheen on it. I do hope the camera's picking it up. It does remind me a little bit of the of narrowboat art. Just very, you know, a little bit, because it's kind of got that that sort of feel to it. And of course in Birmingham we're very familiar with narrowboats in Birmingham, boats and barges, with our what is it, our boast? We have more canals in Birmingham than there is in Venice. So there you go. That's one of the Birmingham's claim to fame: more canals than Venice. And yeah, we've been on. I've been on some not longboat, narrow boat holidays as well, and they are such fun. A lot of hard work, because you've got to open up all the locks and you've got to remember which way round to push the the lock gates. I remember once, myself and a friend, before I was married, we went on holiday on a canal boat, a narrow boat, and we got to this lock, and there was a lot of young men, should we say, young men, and they were desperately trying to open the lock and they couldn't manage it. So Rachel, my friend Rachel, and I offered to help, and they said, "No, girls, we're all right, we can manage," in the sort of show-off way that young men do. And we stood back and watched, and then offered our help again, but they refused. Until in the end, we suggested that they might want to try pushing it the other way, because they'd been pushing it to close it, not to open. That was fun. That was fun. So yeah, and it does remind me of that art. I've got a mug or something somewhere with it on, that I bought on one of our holidays down the canals, with it's got all flowers on the front of it and things. So brilliant, lovely. I will have to have a look at those and maybe give it a try again. And then we've got some paper. You wouldn't imagine, would you, that a room full, a crafter's room, and you can't find a piece of paper. Oh, there we go. So use the back of this envelope. So we've got, oh, I don't know whether it's going to pick it up on the white. We've got some of these gorgeous, natural looking skeleton leaves. Now, I have got some of these, but what I didn't realise when I bought them is that they've been dyed quite garier colours. So very, very bright pinks, this sort of pinks, which is very bright and not at all natural. So nice to have these more natural looking skeleton leaves. I love using them for embellishments and things, and I don't do it so. It's funny, isn't it? Since all this lockdown, and Birmingham, you may have heard, has gone into a even more of a lockdown. The whole country has gone into more measures, but we've gone into even more because we've got so many cases apparently. But since lockdown, having to work at home, I seem to be crafting less. You know, I think it's in, you know, I used to come home from work, and okay, you know, I'm on public transport, so it used to take me a while on the bus, but I used to come home and maybe come up and spend an hour or so in the craft room, and make, you know, something, you know, a card, or even if it was just to have a bit of a tidy up and a play with some things, I used to do that. But since lockdown, I guess being in the house, I just want to get out of the house. So I seem to do that more than my crafting. So yeah, I think looking at those four walls day in, day out, it's really starting to get to me. And then lastly, look, all of those beautiful, and there's a huge sheet, look at that, huge sheet of these gorgeous half pearls, that look to me like, yeah, they're on a strip. I love them when they're on a strip, because you can put them down so much easier than trying to faff about with them individually, and they ping off everywhere. Right, so thank you so, so much, Julie. I really, really do appreciate that. I was just expecting to have, you know, maybe the template and a card, but to have all of that as well, all those beautiful papers and some more of your artwork, which I will treasure. So yeah, thank you so much. I will put the links below, so please do check out Julie's channel. As I say, she does some amazing things. And oh yeah, and if you want to catch up with me more, I haven't put anything on Instagram for a while. I've been very remiss. I must get and do that. But Instagram, it's CB Crafter. CB Crafter, just because it's easier than trying to write car boot crafter all the time, which ended up being quite a long word, but there you go. So CB Crafter on Instagram. It's also car boot crafter null on Facebook. I know Angela told me how to fix that, and I just haven't got round to doing it yet. But I will do. But at the moment, it's car boot crafter null on Facebook. Yeah, so if you do want to come and follow me elsewhere or post things, you know, maybe just come and join me on Facebook and Instagram. All right then, guys. Well, thank you once again, Julie. I really, really do appreciate that you sent all of that to me. Lovely. And like I say, I have the perfect project in mind for that. So take care, and I'll see you all soon. Bye for now.